Hello and welcome back. This class that you're about to do is a class from Yoga With Minelli Online, my online yoga studio with over 100 cannabis-infused yoga classes. If you'd like to learn more, you can find the link in my description. Otherwise, I hope that you enjoyed this practice. Hi and welcome to your practice. You won't be needing any props for today's class, but if you are going to be consuming cannabis with this practice, something leaning towards the sativa, energizing side would be really good. And let's start right away, standing at the back of the mat. Maybe you're smoking here. Let go of anything that happened before this moment. Arrive completely on your mat. For the short time that we're on the mat, we're not beholden to any narratives. Release any labels you use to define yourself. Just seeing the present moment clearly with no judgment. For this time, you simply just are. Become aware of your breath, rising and falling with ease. Coming to Ujjayi breath here, if that's in your practice. Just constricting the back of your throat so you can feel the texture of your breath. My breath. I am my breath. I am. Letting the affirmation, I am, anchor you into your practice today. Interlace your hands overhead and press the palms of the hands up to the sky, lean over towards the right. Inhale, coming back through to center, hands on the head. And exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, coming back through to center, hands on the head. Exhale to the right. Inhale, hands on your head. Exhale, lean over to the left. Side bending as you reach the palms of the hands up to the sky. Maybe your shoulders creep up towards your ears. Breathing deeply into the sides of your ribs. And the feet stay rooted. Inhale, release the hands down to your sides. And exhale, slowly spine roll down. So each exhale, you take your fold one segment of your spine down at a time until you come over to a forward fold. Your chin's drawn in towards your chest. Release tension in the back of the neck. Walk your hands to downward facing dog, reaching your heels down towards the floor, maybe pedaling out the knees. Gaze at your toes, and then walk your hands back to your feet, folding at the back of your mat, then spine rolling up. Each inhale brings you up slightly, moving your body with the wave of your breath. And once you're all the way at the top, reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, release your hands. And let spine roll down again. Moving as slow as you can go. There's no rush. Pay attention to your movements. Come to downward facing dog from a forward fold. Look back at your feet, rooting down through your hands. Inhale, lift your right heel up. Bend your knee and point your right toes to the outside of your left hip. Bring your knee towards your chest. Step the right foot in between your hands for low lunge. Reach your hands up to the sky. Lift your sternum up. Relax your shoulders. Take a side bend, bring your right hand to the floor outside your right leg. And inhale, come back up. And twist towards the right leg. Bring your left hand outside your right knee. Rest your right hand on your left thigh. Notice where your breath goes as you twist. Your breath will give you instant feedback if you've pushed a little bit too far in the pose. Come back to low lunge and bring your hands to the floor, plank pose. Lift up through your inner thighs. Exhale, knees, chin, chest to the floor. Inhale, cobra pose, cactus your arms and lift your heart up off of the floor, no hands. Just anchor into the tops of your feet. Bring your hands to the floor and then push all the way up to downward facing dog. Plug back into your breath. Inhale, left heel lifts up. Bend the knee. Point your toes towards the outer right hip while keeping your heart facing the floor. Left knee to chest and step your foot to the top of the mat. Come to low lunge, bringing your right knee down, reaching both hands to the sky, square the hips to the front of the mat. Bring your left hand down to the floor for a side bend. Inhale, low lunge. And exhale to twist. Use the length that you found reaching both hands up to the sky to twist. So you're finding a twist in your lower, mid, and upper back. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, plank pose. Take an inhale in plank, reaching back through the heels, forward through the crown. Exhale, knees, chin, chest. Cactus your elbows. Cobra pose as you lift up your heart. Exhale all the way back to downward facing dog. I am aware of my breath. I am my breath. I am. Inhale, right heel lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Step your right foot in between your hands. Keep your back knee lifted. Reach your right hand forward, bicep in line with your ear. Let the hips sink slightly. Exhale, circle the right arm down and back. Inhale, bring the hand up and forward. Move with your breath. Exhale, right hand down and straighten your right knee to pyramid pose. Bow your head over your front leg. And we're looking for a sensation in the back of the right thigh, stretching through your hamstring. Exhale, bend into the knee and turn all the way to the back of your mat for a lunge. Place your right hand on the inside of your left foot. Reach your left hand forward. Circle the left hand, syncing your movement with your breath. This is how we anchor awareness into this moment. One more circle, and release the hand, straighten your front knee, pyramid pose. If you feel unsteady, step your right foot in a little bit. Bend your right knee and step up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your hands on your shins, come up with a flat back. Exhale, fold over your legs. Find a deep squat, reach your hands up to the sky. Make sure you can see all 10 of your toes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, deep squat, bend the knees, shift your hips back. Reach your hands up. Full inhale. Exhale, release everything to the earth. Inhale, deep squat, sink into the hips. Lift your heart up. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Forward fold. And inhale, spine roll all the way up. Reach both hands up to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Bring your hands overhead, interlace the fingers. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale through to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Reach both hands up. Exhale, swan dive to the floor. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, create space. Exhale, step back to plank, then knees, chin, chest to the floor. Inhale, cobra, using your back muscles to lift up. Exhale, lower, and shift back to downward facing dog. Breathing here. I am aware of my breath. I am my breath. I am. Coming back to Ujjayi breath if you lost it. Feeling the texture of each inhale and each exhale. Inhale, lift up the left heel. Exhale, knee to chest, then step it through low lunge. Sink your hips slightly. Reach the left arm forward. Exhale to circle. Move through this circle with your own breath. And shift back to pyramid pose. Bowing down, drawing your left hip back, right hip forward. Reach your back heel towards the floor. Bend into your knee, come back to the front of your mat, low lunge. Ground down in the left hand, circle the right arm. Opening up through the shoulder, the back. Pyramid pose. Straighten the front knee, bow down. The breath remains unchanged, regardless of whether we're flowing or finding stillness. Bend into your front knee, step up to a fold. Inhale, halfway lift, press into your shin. Exhale, fold. Deep squat to chair pose, bend your knees, shift your hips back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, deep squat, sweep the arms up, broaden through your collarbones. Exhale, fold. Inhale, deep squat, reach the hips down, the heart up. Exhale, fold. Spine roll all the way up. Reach the hands overhead. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Inhale, reach the hands overhead, interlace the fingers. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale through to center. Exhale to the left. Side to side. One breath, one movement. Reach your hands up. Exhale, swan dive to the floor. Halfway lift. Exhale, step both feet back, plank pose. Knees, chin, chest, coming down slow. Inhale, cactus the arms, lift up your heart, cobra pose. Exhale, shift back to downward facing dog. Inhale, I am. Exhale, I am. Right heel lifts up, knee to chest, and step it through. Come to crescent pose. Keep the back knee lifted. Sweep your arms up. Stack your shoulders over your ribs and your ribs over your hips. We're going to lower and lift the back knee with the breath. Exhale, lower the left knee to hover off of the floor. Inhale, lift up the knee. Extend the arms. Exhale, lower your knee. Inhale, rise to crescent. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. It's okay if you're shaky. Stay with your breath. One more time. And then twist over towards the right leg, resting your right hand on the back thigh, dropping your shoulders. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, three-legged dog. And release to down dog. Inhale, left heel lifts. Exhale, knee to chest, then step the foot through. Rise up through to crescent pose, getting your foundation sturdy, maybe widening your stance a little bit if the other side felt shaky. Exhale, lower down, slow, hands to your heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. There's no rush. Go as slowly as you can, even in these more challenging moments. Twist over to the left. Reach back through your right heel. Keep the generous bend in your front knee. Crescent pose. And exhale, three-legged dog. Release the left foot down. Shift forward to plank pose. And there's options here. You can stay in plank pose just to activate the core, or bring your forearms down, interlacing your fingers and taking a forearm plank. And then pedal out the feet or bring your knees towards your chest. The hips can be in line with the shoulders or higher. Stay with the breath. Let it be at the center of your awareness. One more each side. Then exhale, lower down to Sphinx pose. Delicious belly stretch. Maybe walk your elbows slightly forward so it's more gentle on your lower back. Widen your feet. Settle into that calm ocean wave of your breath. Come up onto your knees and set up for camel pose, bringing your knees about hip distance apart. Bring your hands onto your lower back, fingertips pointing up. I like the fingertips to point up so that it can help lift up the heart and the rib cage. Keep your elbows hugged in. Take camel pose. Your heart keeps lifting up as you push your hips forward. Let the hands help you. Close your eyes. And slowly release, coming to a seat on your heels. The breath is a really important element of all of our practice, but especially backbends. The deeper we breathe, the more sustainable a backbend becomes. Let's try camel pose again. Fingertips pointing up. Take a back bend, and if you feel comfortable here, reach back for your heels. The heart still lifts up, even if the fingertips aren't helping. If you notice your chest start to collapse, that's a good sign to keep your hands on your lower back. Come out the same way you came in, hands to the lower back, sink your hips down low. Find a seat. Cross your ankles, find a comfortable seat, and twist over to the right just to neutralize the spine after all of those back bends. Preparing the back for some forward bends. Turn over to the left. I am aware of my breath. I am my breath. I am. Release. Come to downward dog. Take pigeon pose with the right side, right knee towards the right wrist. Slide your left leg back so the top of the foot is on the floor. Stay on your hands or make your way into your elbows. Finding stillness in these kinds of poses brings a different kind of challenge. When we have movement and heat building, we still have a little bit of an escape for the mind. But when we're in a more restful pose, then there's nowhere to run. So retreat to your breath. Inhale, slowly come up to downward dog. Pigeon with the left knee to the left wrist. See if you can soften in the midst of intensity and bring awareness to your breath. I am with each inhale and exhale. Come to downward facing dog. Stretch out the legs. And then come back to a seat. Extend your legs in front of you. Reach your arms overhead, find length in your waist. Then exhale for caterpillar pose. Folding over the legs, making sure your hips are tilted forward, giving your lower back a little bit more room to lengthen forward. Making room for expansiveness, even in this fold. Inhale, rise up. Come onto your back for happy baby pose. Another deep forward bend. Hold on to the outsides of the feet. Let your elbows be on the insides of your knees, and the soles of the feet face up towards the sky. Keep your hips rooted on the floor, your shoulders on the floor. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, curling up tight. And exhale, release everything to Savasana pose. You've made it to Savasana pose. Release all tension from before and arrive fully into this moment. Releasing Ujjayi breath. Letting your inhales and exhales rise naturally. As you lay here in Savasana pose, remembering the affirmation that anchored this practice. I am aware of my breath. I am my breath. I am. I am. I am. deepen your breath. Bringing energy and awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Allow movement to gently creep back into your body. Bend your knees. And roll onto your side. Taking your time to come up to a comfortable seat. Take a moment to notice how you're feeling right now in this present time. Adding no labels, no stories. Let any sense of ease that you may have cultivated today spill off of your mat into your world. Om Shanti Om.